Pacquiao and of course Floyd definitely went and did a lot of business with Al Heyman, and Al Heyman took their shit to another level. So as far as making money, which is what the majority of these guys want. But I just think that in a situation where if it's Bud, I would love to see him fight Pacquiao. But the fight that would, to me, if it's not gonna be Pacquiao, the fight that would really test his nuts and see where, as far as um, where he stands in the 147 division, 147 division, the welterweight, would be against Showtime Sean Porter. I want to see that fight. I think that's a fight that should be made.
I'm down for that one.
Yes.
Definitely.
I think if you can somehow figure out how to keep Sean off you and make his ass box, or hit him with a shot that makes him sit back and go, yo, let me chill the fuck out before he fucking hurt me, everybody will know.
And you know what, too? If he does take that fight, and let's say he goes against Sean Porter, and he actually dismantles Sean Porter, let's just assume it's all assumptions, right? You know how much pressure is gonna go on Earl now? Like, he's gonna have to start like, oh shit, well, he took him out, I didn't, and now everybody's gonna be on him. It's because right now everything's more on on Bud right now.
Yes, everything is on. Yeah.
Unfortunately, but this is the and again, like we talked about, this is the dark side of fucking boxing.
It's the shitty side of it. Yeah.
The bad thing, man. That's the shitty side of it. Game. Fucking. I wish they were all ranked. I wish there was just one belt.
That's what I would love if it was either one belt or two belts, and get rid of the rest of that shit, because the rest of these belts, that's the other part that's causing all this confusion. Everybody got a belt.
Everybody got a belt. So, like, for example, since we're on this topic, for like Ugas and Earl, right? So Pacquiao had the lineal title that he took from Keith Thurman, which is called the super title. So now that Pacquiao somehow he removed, now Ugas became the champion of that title.
Correct.
Which is strange to me, because it's like, how are you going to give him a lineal title when he didn't fight for the title?
That's the other part, right? So you're basically saying we're going to give you the title, or we're going to offer it up, but at the same time, we're probably going to throw Errol Spence in front of you and tell you this is a guy that you got to fight.
And then that confuses everybody, bro. Everybody gets confused
because you didn't really fight for it. You just elevated to, and it's just so crazy the way that these organizations are doing it. I just wish it was just one or two belts, man, so we could eliminate all this bullshit, all this filler. Yeah, like it's blocking up the lane. Like people can't enjoy the sport like they want to. You got super champion, you got welterweight diamond champion, you got platinum champion, you got all these crazy titles that we don't need, man. It just needs to be one or two belts, the world title and an international title or whatever it is, and that's it. That way we get to undisputed very quick, and it goes back to being king of the hill. That way we know who's the best fighter at all times. You look at the list, the number one guy is a number one guy, or the champion is a champion, and then 1 through 5, he has to go through all those guys whenever they figure out the schedule.
Exactly. However, and then we would never be talking about, oh, they should fight him or he should fight that.
We wouldn't have to, because they would be next in line.
Hey, you're mandatory. Yeah, you gotta take it, whether we want it or not. And
but now that you got 4 or 5 belts out here, every belt has a ranking for a different fight. Man, it's so frustrating, man.
Like remember what was that one fight me you were watching, and we were texting back and forth? Raleigh Romero. Remember they gave him a W, meaning like, what belt was that? The
shit don't make sense.
Yeah,
the shit don't make sense. And it's like, y'all giving him a title for what? For
debut?
Yeah, for being third. Like that's what we do.
Yeah,
now.
Exactly.
We giving people titles for being third.
That made no sense.
It doesn't, and it's clogging up the lane, and it's making. And on top of that, you giving these guys belts just so they can pay fees. So you making it a hustle instead of making it about the fucking sport? Like everybody just wants to be, everybody want to claim money. Like, come on, man. Let's get the best fighters fighting. That's what made boxing what it was. That's what Howard Cosell wanted. That's why boxing was on TV, regular fucking TV at one point. Channel fucking 7, ABC. Because Howard Cosell was like, I want boxing to be known worldwide. I want people to see the best fighters fighting or the best up and coming fighters fighting at all times. That way, when we get to the final of finding out who's the best fighter, we know because we've seen them.